Many of us are looking for ways to cool off, from a dip in the pool to the lick of an ice cream cone. There are better ways to do it with foods that can cool and heal from within. Kara Edmond of AOMA Graduate School of Integrative Medicine is here with some examples. And Kara, thanks for coming today. So we're talking about the energetic and healing properties of food.
Exactly.
That's really relevant, right?
Yeah. And in traditional Chinese medicine, we understand that different foods can do different things to our bodies. And so one of the great things about having that knowledge is that we can really use it to pick a diet that's going to cool us down rather than a diet that's going to heat us up.
Yeah, that's so great. And so seasonal eating is really important.
Seasonal eating is kind of a cheat sheet for how you might do that easily so that you don't have to go get a degree in traditional Chinese medicine. And so some of the things that are in season right now that are good for cooling us off: cucumbers, tomatoes, watermelon, and mint.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love all of those.
I know. It works out really well.
Yes,
if you want
it
to
really
eat seasonally.
does. It's colorful and it's pretty, and that takes us to this first recipe.
Exactly. So this recipe is for a tomato and watermelon salad that is from one of our alumni, Kendra Lay. And one of my little cheats here is that I go ahead and buy the already cut watermelon because I'm a busy mom.
Yeah.
And it's really nice because then you can make it into perfect squares.
Yeah.
In like a heartbeat.
And you're not wrestling with that
I am
watermelon
not
rind.
wrestling with the rind. I'm not making a huge mess in my kitchen, and boom, squares.
Perfect.
So I went ahead and did these ahead of time.
Okay.
So this is 2 cups of watermelon.
Okay, in those tiny little cubes.
In the tiny, cute little cubes. Thank you, HEB, for doing the hard work.
And then tomatoes?
2 cups of tomatoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's,
We'll see. Flying tomatoes.
that's okay.
And then this is actually a tablespoon each of basil and mint.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little bit different flavor than you're used to.
Nice.
Yeah, I always think that's a good thing. Don't want to get bored. And pine nuts. And I went ahead and put some salt in those.
Very good.
Too. So you just
And then you just
stir
this up. And
Yeah.
that's so how easy was that?
I know.
I mean, and you look like you worked so hard.
I worked.
Not that you didn't. You did
I
work
worked
very hard.
really hard.
But I mean, it's great and beautiful. And colorful. It smells awesome too.
Yeah, and then you can pair this with salmon. You can pair it with chicken. You can eat it by itself.
Nice.
It works out really well.
Okay, let's go over to this one. I smell the dill in here, and I love that.
Yeah. So this one uses dairy, so it's not as authentic of a cooling recipe as you might find in traditional Chinese medicine, because you want to stay away from dairy. But if you're a healthy person, a little bit of dairy isn't going to hurt you at all. And it's a really nice traditional way to do the cucumbers, and that's just 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt.
Great.
Yeah, dill and a little bit of vinegar.
A lot of protein in Greek yogurt too. So that's awesome.
And there's so many easy ways to find it these days at grocery stores. It's not a difficult thing to find at all.
That's true. Okay, gazpacho?
Gazpacho, yeah. So I have a soft spot for gazpacho, and the nice thing about this is it's just all made in my blender.
That's awesome.
So no knife work required. Just throw it all in and you're good to go, and you can chill it. And I also really like these things because they're salads without being reliant on greens. And not that I'm telling you guys that you don't need to eat your greens, because eat your greens, but if you don't want to, here's another option for you.
Well, and something you said before we started taping, you didn't have to turn an oven on at all. That keeps not only you cool, but your house
Exactly. Yeah, no oven, no stovetop. Keep those energy costs nice and low, and great food, really easy dinner.
And if we want to learn more, we can always check out your library. You've got great resources for us to get more educated.
Exactly. So I did go ahead and bring a book that's from our library, and our community can come and check out our library whenever they like. This is one of the books that our practitioners often refer people to if they're interested in the energetic properties of food.
Great stuff. Thanks so much, Kara.
My pleasure.
Delicious, and I'm cooler already.
Yeah.
So you can visit AOMA at either of their locations on West Anderson Lane and Westgate Boulevard. For more details on their classes, herbal medicine, acupuncture, and to make an appointment, go to aoma.edu.